today. Doesn't look great.
You said Monday that you guys are going to go back to basics starting Wednesday. Is that something you do every week? Was there more of an emphasis on it this week? And if so, how did it go?
Yeah, I think it was good. It was just more a focus thing. When you have some critical errors like we did that last week, I think it's like, hey, let's reset. We're 3-5, basically the midway point. How can we get better? And I think the guys approached it well. So I thought focus was good. I thought execution was good, and I had a really good week of practice.
You guys have as many penalties as you have had in terms of the offensive holding and false starts. Can you scare these guys into not committing them? I mean, I think you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough when you don't have a lot of guys behind him to scare him with at this point, that type of injuries and things. And it's just got to be all of us coaches and players just a focus deal and a pride deal, because like I said, we've rotated in a bunch of players, different positions offensively, and whoever steps in has to uphold that standard. And we've had errors in critical moments, and second half of the season, if we want a chance to be in the mix, we got to change that.
Does it go without saying, Kliff, that on defense, a big factor Sunday will be stopping Walker and the explosive plays that he's shown he's so capable of?
No doubt. I mean, he's had some huge runs. Great back. Really impressed by him coming out. We had high grades on him, interviewed him, like what he's about. And then to see how he's transitioned, it's been really impressive. But when they get him going and then they can throw when they want to, it's tough to stop those guys. And Gino's doing a great job taking care of the football and running when he needs to run. So they've got it going right now. But I think if you can limit him and not have those 30, 40, 50-yard runs that he's shown he can hit, that will definitely help your cause.
Said a lot after that last game. Just wanted to get your take on, his remarks of saying that he knew that what you guys were doing from basically the first play.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of it, so I wouldn't even want to comment on what I didn't hear at this point. But like I said, I enjoyed coaching Patrick, and great teammate, great player for us.
As the week's gone, you think the guys understand more and more how crucial this game is to kind of everything else going forward?
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, you get to this point, and you see what's out there, and where we stand, and what we have to do moving forward, and how the schedule lays out. We understand that the time is now to get it done.
Zach said yesterday that he sees the offensive line that's out there starting to gel, which we know sometimes can take time to get new pieces in there. What do you see from that group?
Yeah, I think more time on task together, the better. This unit, it's been in and out. I mean, we haven't had many games where it's been the same five guys that I can think of. So I think just now that we've got that group, getting Cody Ford healthy, getting Billy Price acclimated, Josh Jones getting in there and getting some playing time was big. I think everybody's starting to feel more comfortable, and hopefully it shows up on Sunday.
Cody's a mountain of a human being. What have you seen out of him in the games that he's played?
Yeah, I think he'll continue to get better. I mean, he's obviously physical, tough player. We love that about him. He can play inside, can play tackle in a pinch, and so that versatility is huge. But he loves to play. I don't think he's completely healthy. I think as time goes on, he'll be more and more fluid in his movements. But competed well last week, and hopefully he takes a step this week.
A kid like Woolen playing at such a high level so early, do you this time around maybe try to avoid him, or with Hop being back, do you embrace that challenge? How do you guys approach it?
Yeah, he's been playing great. I told him after the first game, man, I'm really impressed with how he competes and attacks, and he's very long, very fast, can transition in and out of cuts. For a young guy, seems to really understand their scheme, and he's physical. So he's got it going. He's a guy that, you don't want to make him the go-to guy, that's for sure, if you're trying to target people. But we'll just see where it kind of goes on Sunday. But I couldn't be more impressed with him as a young player and what he's doing so far this season.
When you played Seattle last time, you made a comment about how you've seen their defense, get better each week. Have you seen that even from then, that it even continues?
Yeah, it's been a continued progression, I'd say. You just saw a comfort level and guys flying around, playing with confidence, and they just continue to get better.
Is it just the young guys, stepping up and improving each week that's really getting that defense where it's at now?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think anytime you have that many young guys playing and playing in critical positions, the more time on task they get, the better. And Pete's always done a great job with those defensive groups of building throughout the season, finding out what they do well and majoring in that, and you can see that's where they're at.
Where are you with how your rookies have contributed this year? Are you at the point where you'd like to see more definitely, or just kind of good with the development?
No, I like where they're at. I mean, as you get halfway through the season, you want everybody to be playing at a high level, and especially where we're at, needing to win games. And I think they've all gotten better each week, and that's what you want to see from them.
You and Kyler mentioned Wednesday about trying to maybe force is the right word, about Robbie. That probably also comes with a little risk, certainly. So I know you can't predict how it's going to go Sunday, but what's your overall thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's only one way to do it at this point. I mean, after 3 weeks is get him in there, and there will be some growing pains, there's no doubt, with the accelerated learning curve that he's going to have. But he's been great. He's worked hard, studied hard. He's got dynamic speed, and we got to get him involved. So we'll get him out there and see where it goes and have a plan. We won't overload him, but we'll have a plan for him.
Hollywood walking locker, they look good. What's his status?
It's still, week to week, I'd say. I don't know when it'll be. Could be a month, could be, 3 weeks. I don't have the exact time frame on it yet. It's kind of how he continues to progress, but he's definitely made strides.
Mentally.
Hollywood? Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's a competitor, wants to be out there, and but he's been grinding away at the rehab, been involved in the meetings, so he's been good.
Knowing what's at stake the next 3 weeks, have you noticed a different intensity or maybe attention to detail in practice this week?
Yeah, I'd say guys understand where it's at. I mean, there was a lot of frustration last week with how that game went and not finishing. So I would say we had a really good week of practice, and focus was good, intensity was good, and now you just got to make it transition to Sunday.
Buddha practicing a good sign that he'll play Sunday.
I hope so. Yeah, we'll see how he feels tomorrow, and then run him Sunday and see where he's at.
There's a lot of frustration in the locker room on Sunday. How much of that carries over by the time you hit the field on Wednesday, or do you guys kind of cool down over Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get in Monday and talk through it, get things corrected, see what we can do better, and just be around each other, talk through the situation. And by Wednesday, guys have refocused and are ready to go. Thank y'all.